everyone, and welcome to my Lego table. So finally, I got the Lego U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701-D. Now why I say finally is because I ordered it and then it was supposed to come on Saturday. This is now Wednesday. So it was supposed to be delivered on Saturday. It was at my local UPS. It was supposed to come. Unfortunately, in the state of Illinois, we had a really bad snowstorm that hit on Saturday and lasted all the way through until Sunday. So though I was supposed to, and they were on the truck to be delivered, I kept getting notifications of, oh, it's going to be there. First it was like at 2 something. Then it was like, oh no, maybe not until 5:30. Oh no, maybe not until 7. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're going to have to reschedule your delivery. Okay, fine. So they rescheduled it for Monday. Unfortunately, on Monday, we got more snow. Oh, yeah. So same thing happened again. Oh, it'll be there by about 2:30. Nope. 5:30. Nope. 7:30. Oh, nope. Sorry, we're going to have to reschedule your delivery. So they rescheduled it for Tuesday. Now, yesterday it said it would be here again by between 12 and 2:30, and didn't come. Then it got changed to 5:30 and it didn't come. Then they said, well, it'll be there by 9 o'clock. And I felt so bad for the UPS guy because by this time, my stuff had backed up. I had boxes. It wasn't just this I was waiting for. It was other ones that had shipped and come along. So he had ended up with, I don't know, just all these boxes he had to bring to my porch. It was dark. We don't have street lights. I mean, we live on a kind of a back road. The poor guy, I had to carry all this stuff up in the freezing cold, and he walked through my yard, which, you have to come up the driveway and down the sidewalk, but he walked through the yard, which is fine. I don't care. But I just felt really bad for him. But finally, at about, 8 something last night, I finally got my Star Trek ship that I can now build. So anyways, so this is the NCC-1701. It's set number 10356. It is 3,600 pieces and is for 18 and up. Now, I do love the ship. It is really cool, but I really kind of wish they would have started with the original Enterprise because this is from the next generation. So I wish they would have started with the original one and not the next generation, but maybe there was some kind of thing where they had to do this one. Okay. We're also going to be building the Type 15 Shuttlepod, which is the set number 40768. This was a free gift that came with it if you ordered it on Black Friday when it came out. Okay, this is 261 pieces and is for 18 and up. So we'll be building this at the end after we get the ship all built. Okay, so the ship does have 30 bags of Legos all together. It also has 2 instruction manuals right here. Sorry, my husband's on the phone over there. So 2 instruction manuals and then also 1 sheet of stickers, okay? So we're gonna get started with bag number 1. Most of the bags do look like this from what I can tell. We're gonna get this all together and then I'll come back and show you what we built. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 1 is done. We started out by making kind of like I'm gonna call it the minifigure holder. I don't know if that's all it's going to be for, but we also made the minifigure for Beverly Crusher here, and she is holding her little computer thingy in her hand. Okay, she does have a 2-sided face, so she has this one here. If you turn her around, she has this one here, so you guys can choose. Ooh, kind of blurry, sorry. You can choose which one you want there. And of course she's in the blue shirt with the Star Trek what an emblem, but it's also their communicator. Okay, and then you put her hair on here and there you go. So there's Beverly Crusher. We also did use one of the stickers here for the Star Trek The Next Generation on there. Okay, so as far as the build goes, this is all that we have so far. Can't really tell what this is right now, but there it is. Okay, flip it over here and there you go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to bag number 2. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, guys, so bag number 3 is, or I'm sorry, bag number 2, not 3. Bag number 2 is done. And so we've built up this kind of wall here and all of this here. And that's pretty much it for this bag. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to bag number 3. Once I get that done, I'll come back and show you what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 3 is done. And so this is what we have made so far. We basically built this whole section here and then attached it on to what was already built from before. And we did build up a little bit on top of this as well here. So far, looking pretty good, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on with bag number 4. Once that's done, I will come back and show you what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so for bag number 4, first we made the minifigure here for Wesley Crusher. So of course he's got the rainbowed striped gray shirt on with black pants. He does have a 2-sided face, so you could either do this one or you switch around. You can do this one, and the stripes continue on the back of the shirt as well. Then you can put the little hair thing on here. His hair, I should say. Okay, and so there he is, and he can go right here next to his mom. Oops. There we go. And then also this goes with him, so he can hold this. It's the little computer, handheld computer that he has a lot of the times. So there's that, and I'll put that in his hands here in a little bit. As far as the build goes, so we've basically added on this whole section here, and then filled this in mostly as well. So it's looking pretty good so far. Okay. Turn it around here so you guys can see the back here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to bag number 5. And once that is done, I will come back and show you what we built. We did use one other sticker as well, which was right here, which actually was, I think, in bag number 3. And I forgot to tell you that. So that was our one of our other stickers that we used there, okay? All right, so we're going to move on to bag 5, and I'll be back as soon as it's done. All right, you guys, so bag number 5 is done, and we have basically started kind of like the other side of this part. So we've gotten in this, gotten all this done. It's actually looking pretty good, okay? All right, no stickers so far since the last 2. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with bag number 6. Once I get that done, I'll come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 6 is done. And of course, we kind of have gotten it done again, kind of like this side. So, you know, they're kind of almost matching now. So we put this all together and then attached it onto here. And it's looking pretty good there. Oops, I just loosened that. Now on these, this does come out, and it does it on this side too, and I forgot to show you that the last time. And then of course we have another sticker that we used on this one right here, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to bag number 7. Once I get that done, I will come back and show you guys what we built, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 7 is done, and we basically finished off both sides and then ended up attaching them together. So now you can really see that it's an Enterprise ship. It's really starting to come together already. You can see the 2 stickers there that we've used. Okay. All right. So now that we have that much of it done, we're going to go ahead and continue on with bag number 8. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 8 is done, and basically what we did was put these 2 pieces on the bottom here. So you build one, put it on, build the other, and put it on, and so you just got this whole bottom section now. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to bag number 9. Once that's done, I'll come back and show you what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so now that we have bag number 9 done, it started out with the minifigure for Riker here, or number 1, William Riker, I should say, sorry, or number 1, as I know him mostly. So of course he has the red shirt on because he is upper command. And then he has the beard and mustache that he has. He does have a 2-sided face. This one with kind of the smile. This one over here, which is kind of a, you know, just a regular face, no smile or really expression that much. And then we put his hair on. And then you can attach him onto the thing here. Then we also made this thing here, which I'm not quite sure what this is. It's been a while since I've watched The Next Generation. But yeah, so you have this here, okay? As far as for the ship itself, we actually did quite a bit. So we did go ahead, let me spin this around, and put the blue engine on. So now that looks really cool. And then we also put some pieces up here to cover this up, and then also put this in. And then there might have been some stuff. Was there some stuff on the bottom as well? Hold on, I gotta pick this up here. It's a little bit bulky. No, I think that was it. It was just putting in the blue part was the part on the bottom and then finishing this up here. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move on to bag number 10. Once that's done, I will come back and show you what we built. Okay, you guys, so bag number 10 is done, and we basically have built, think this is the stand here for the ship. So that is built, or started built. There's still more to go on it. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with bag number 11, and once that's done, I will come back and show you what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Guys, so bag number 11 is done. Basically for this, we just spent building the rest of the stand here. So we had built the one side with the last bag, then we built the other side, put them together, and then you had to attach the ship onto there. Now I will tell you, I had trouble getting the ship onto the stand. It's just 2 slots and it just kind of fits perfectly up in there. But first putting it on, it did not want to go, like only a little tiny bit of the ship was going on to the top of the stand. And I was like, there's no way that's going to hold on there. It's going to topple off. So I had to keep messing around with it. And as I was messing around with it, pieces were falling off and I had to keep putting them back on. So it was kind of a struggle to get it to go perfectly on the stand. Finally, I think I kind of got, I think maybe like some pieces were just not quite out of the way. So after I got some shifting done around, it finally just slid right on there. So, you know, it was a little bit of a struggle, but I finally got it. Probably took me about 5 minutes or so because pieces around this kept popping off as I was trying to put it on the stand. So it's kind of a pain. But anyways, so it is on there. Definitely does look like a ship so far. It looks like a weird ship right now, kind of like more like a Klingon ship maybe than an Enterprise. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with bag number 12. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys. So first of all, for bag number 12, first we made Jordy here. And of course he's carrying his little, I don't remember what, like a computer thing too. And of course he's got the vision covers on to protect his eyes, or because he's blind or not. I don't think he's blind, but he sees stuff with the glass. Anyways, so he's also got the yellow shirt on here, and he does have a 2-sided face. You can either do this one with the smile or this side here without the smile. Okay. And then he does have he's not wanting to stand up here. Hold on. Okay. So he does have the hair here. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. And then he can go right down here for his place. Okay. So there he is. The other thing that we built are these 2 things. They're identical. You just build it twice basically. And so that's what we've done so far. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with bag 13 and I'll be back as soon as that's finished. Okay, you guys. So bag number 13 was basically putting this blue part and this whole like piece here on the back of these. So each one has one. Okay, so now we're going to continue on with bag number 14. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so for bag 14, we basically put the other side onto these, which was this side here. So each one of them got this side. So we already had this side on. Now we've got this side on. And by the way, I forgot to mention that this here is one of our stickers. So both of these, this is a sticker here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on with bag 15. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 15 is done. And basically that finished up the, what would you call these? I guess it's the engines, although I kind of always thought that their engine was like that core thing that's supposed to be like in the middle of the ship or whatever. But anyways, I'm going to say engines because it is what propels them forward. But anyway, so we got those both done and attached them. We put these end pieces on and kind of covered this all up around. We did put a sticker on it right here. So there's a sticker there. And then you flip it around, same thing, sticker on this side as well. Okay, so now we're coming along pretty good. Now we did end instruction book number 1. So we're going to go ahead and start instruction book 2 with bag 16. So once I get that done, I'll come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag 16 is done. And this is what we have made here, is just this big long thing so far. Not much else to it. I'm guessing this is like the beginning of the round part that goes up here. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to bag 17. Did we use any No, we didn't use stickers. Oh, I did forget to tell you though, on the engines, there was 2 other stickers. So there's a sticker here and a sticker here, and then the same thing on the other one. So I did forget about those. So those are some of the stickers we used. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to 17, and I'll be back as soon as that's done. Okay, you guys, so bag 17 is done, and we've just added on some more things onto this piece that we have. Amazingly, this stuff all along here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and move on to bag 18. Once that's done, I will come back and show you what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so bag 18 is done, and we've added quite a bit more onto this. We also have this is a sticker, and this is a sticker here. This little thing is not staying on and keeps spinning around. We did a little bit on the bottom as well. So we put some stuff onto here, and that's pretty much it, I think. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to bag 19. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so for bag number 19, first of all, we did the minifigure for Data here. And of course, he's got the white eyes there. He's got the yellow shirt on as well. Okay, he does have a 2-sided face, so you can either do this side, or if you flip him around, you can do that side. Okay, and then of course, you can put the, oops, or knock him over. You can put the hair on here. And there you go. So there is Data. He also comes with the little cat here. I don't remember. Did this cat have a name? I can't remember. But anyway, so you get the little cat as well with that. Okay. And then you can put him on your little stand there. As far as the build itself, we've actually brought this out. We've added these on and put these around it on both sides there. Okay. So that's awesome. Okay. All right, so now for the next step, we're going to do bags 20 and 21 together. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so bags number 20 and 21 are done. And so we have added quite a bit onto here. So we've got all these little expansion pieces along here on the sides. And then this is how it looks back here, which the little white thing fell off again. So technically, I think this is the top, since that's where the NC or the 1701-1 is, or -D, not 1. I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta put that back in there. All right, so I was trying to think if we've put any more stickers on here. I don't think so. I think it was mainly just doing all this side piecework here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get started with bag number 22, and once that's done, I'll come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag 22 was basically getting this back part here, or I don't know, it might be the front, I think it's the front part actually, covered up. So we've got 2 stickers here, the NCC-1 and the 701-D, and then which is NCC-1701-D, but there's a little bit of a space there for the sticker, but that's okay. And then we have, so we just covered this all up. We put this on here, and I think that's pretty much it. Let's see here. I think if we flip it over, I don't think anything new has occurred. Well, like I said, if I didn't say it before, this white piece comes off every time you have to flip it over, which is kind of a pain in the butt. We did put some little pieces in here to kind of like help hold it together, although that doesn't seem to be, I don't know, doesn't seem to be lined up right. So I'm going to check that out and see if I've got that in the right spot. So, okay, so we're going to move on now to bag number 23. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys. So bag number 23 is done. Sorry about the kitty. Oh, don't knock it over. Jeez. It is almost feeding time. Can you tell? Anyway, so for that, we got the whole top of this covered. Also, the underneath part is all covered now. This here is a sticker right there. Okay, that's a sticker there. Whoa, hello. And then I don't think we put... this is not a sticker. This is actually a printed piece here. Okay. And then we attached it onto the base. And that's on there. And then we put this in there. So this is the part you can pull out so that you can detach the saucer and just play with the saucer if you want to. So yeah, so you just pull this. It's just like a little pin basically in there, and you just pull that out, and then you can take this off, and you can play with this separately if you want. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on to bag 24. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. I also forgot with this bag, we also did Jean-Luc Picard. So he is right there, and he's holding a cup of coffee. Sorry, my dog is I've got a dog over here squeaking a toy and cats all around the room. And of course, he's in his red shirt because he is the commander. He only has the one-sided face. There isn't two. And of course, he doesn't have any hair because he's bald. So that was him. Okay, so now we're going to move on to bag 24. So let me get that done and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so bag number 24 is done. And as you can see, we have added on these like plates here. So one here, one here, one here, one here. They are like movable up and down right now. And they do have these other pieces. Oh my gosh, there's a cat in the chair. They have these other pieces attached to them. So you can see those right there. So this is one of them here. This is one here, one there, and then one right there. And those are kind of movable and adjustable. Okay. So that's what we did for bag 24. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to bag number 25. And once I get that done, I will come back and show you what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so for bag number 25, first of all, we have the minifigure for Deanna Tori. And of course, oh, she's in all of her purple here. And she does have a two-sided face. So this one here, or when you switch it around, this one here, okay? Then we're going to put her hair on, which of course is in her ponytail that she always wore. There we go. And there she is. Okay, and then you can put her right over here next to Jordy there. Okay. Then as far as the build itself, so we have put more of these panels on. So these two here and these two, well, I know this one and I think this one as well. And of course, again, you have the underside attachments as well. Okay, so looking pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with bag number 26. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag number 26 is done. Basically, we just added on more of these sections. It looks really kind of janky and wonky right now, but we've got almost all filled in on the top here. There's a few more spaces back here. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with bag number 27. Once that's done, I'll come back and show you guys what we've built. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag 27 is done. And we've basically gotten all of the top pieces in here. So they're all in there. And then they're all of the bottom things are attached as well. So you can see kind of the hook system there. So these are attached together here. And then they're both attached at the top up there to kind of like the same kind of system there. Okay, so we've got that done. It's looking pretty good. All right, so we're going to move on to bag 28. Once I get that done, I'll come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so for bag number 28, first of all, we started out with the minifigure for Worf here. Of course, is in his yellow with his, I don't know if that's, it's not really a chain. It's kind of like a metal-y decoration that goes across his shirt there, okay? And then, of course, he has the beard and mustache. He does have a two-sided face, so he either has this side or when you flip him around, he has that side there, okay? And then he's holding the handheld, like another computer thing that he uses, okay? And then we put his hair on and kind of his head as well, top of his head, I should say. See if we can get it on there straight. Nope, it's a little crooked. There we go. Okay, and so there is Worf there. I think that this piece looks a little bit funny, but that's okay. So he's on there. So we're going to go ahead and put him on with the other minifigures. As far as the build itself, so what we started was kind of like the underneath part and the edge. So we built sections here that we put up there. So these from along this corner here and then this corner here and over, you know, and kind of finishes off the edge a little bit here. And then also in the back here, we've put this one on and this one on here where this orange is. And then of course there's underneath pieces attached to that as well. So far so good. So we're going to go ahead and move on to bag 29. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so bag 29 is done. Mainly what we did was work on this underneath part and then this edging here. So we've gotten all that on and it's kind of rounding out here now. Well, not really round because it's not round. It's kind of ovalish with points. I don't know. Anyways, so we've gotten that all on there and that's pretty much what this whole bag was putting all that on the underneath here. So we're going to go ahead and move on with our final bag, which is bag number 30. Once that's done, I will come back and show you guys what we built. So I'll be back in a minute. You guys, so our final bag here is done, and of course our last minifigure here is it Guinan? I always forget how you say her name, but anyways, it was the part played by Whoopi Goldberg. So she's all in purple here. She's holding a little like green light, and then she does have, oh, I forgot, she has a two-sided face here. So this side here or this side here, okay? And then she has her hat and hair. And there we go. Okay, so there she is all finished, and you can just put her over here with the other minifigures. There we go. Okay, so there's those all finished. We also did the sign, which says U.S.S. Enterprise, Class Galaxy. The Strat Fleet registry is NCC-1701-D. Launch date 407-59.5. And the construction is Utopia Plantation Fleet Yards, Mars. So it's from Mars. Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay, and so the last thing that we did on the ship was to put all of the edging on. So as you can see, it's now all nice and edged out. There's not studs poking out anywhere. And then the other thing we did was put these circles on, which are just the flexi type pipe. Now, you can see my cat's got a hold of one of mine, so there are some teeth marks and it's a little bent up, but that's okay. So that was the last thing that we did. So it is totally finished now. Really looks pretty cool, I must say. Okay, so the last thing that we have to do is to create the Shuttlepod, which is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I'll start with bag number 1, get it done, and I'll come back and show you that, and then we will get this finished all together and show you both together. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys, so for bag number 1 of the Shuttlepod, so first of all, there are 3 bags all together for this. There's also, of course, the instruction booklet, and then there is one thing of stickers, which mine kind of got all dented up and scrunched up in the packaging, so hopefully I'm going to be able to use some of these stickers because some of them are kind of bent up. Anyway, so then we created Ro Lauren. So she does have a double-sided face, and of course is wearing the red shirt. So she has this side to her face and then this side to her face, okay? And then also you can put her hair on. And there she is, okay? For the Shuttlepod itself, basically, we've got this on, which was a sticker. We've got the little like engines on the sides here so far, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and start bag 2. Once I get that done, I'll come back and show you what we got. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so bag number 2 is done, and we have basically gotten the doors on, which do lift up and down, and then also we've gotten these side pieces on here, the tops on. So sticker wise, this is a sticker, which I just noticed that's upside down. I don't think it's supposed to be upside down, but it's upside down, so I'm gonna have to change that around. But that's there. This is a sticker, and then the same on this side. This and this are stickers, again, upside down, so I'm gonna have to change it around. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on with our final bag for bag number 3, and I'll be back as soon as that's done. Okay, you guys, so bag 3 is done, which finishes off the shuttle. Mainly what we did was we put on these here on each side, and this here is a sticker on each side, okay? Then we also put on the door here, which also has another sticker right there. And again, I think I have that upside down, which I'll change that around here in a little bit. And then we did the back here, and each one of these here is a sticker, and this does open up as well, okay? So that is it for the shuttle, and that completes our whole build. So there it is all together. Looks really cool, to be honest with you. I love it. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, get notifications, and check out some of my other videos so that I can keep bringing you more and more Lego. Also, you can check out my eBay page to see what I have up for sale right now. There'll be a link in the description below. You can also, oh, and that's probably it. So you guys can have a good day and enjoy your Lego building, and we will see you on the next build. Bye.